Kids, today we are going to spend a week of our winter break to go to Paris. Wait, did you just say that we're going to Paris? Yes. And I hope you are all excited to go. Of course I am. I have always dreamed about going to Paris my entire life. And this is going to be my biggest dream come true. I cannot wait to go to the Eiffel Tower. Same for me. I've never had this big of an opportunity before, and now here it comes. Wait. Hold up. I'm sorry that I forgot to mention this in the first place. But it is fairly obvious that you aren't coming. Just think about every scheme you have committed in the past. It doesn't quite clearly look like you deserve anything special. Oh, come on, Boris. You can't be this stupid to leave him home again. You do realize that every time we leave him home alone, he always has devious plans to evade this house and cause trouble. Just like when we left him home during our trip to Disneyland. He snuck out of the house and managed to make the city's gas prices extremely high. Well, in that case, there's nothing else we can do about it. We tried sending him to the army or prison camp, but they refused to accept him considering that he's the biggest brat. But yeah, you are actually right. There is nothing we can ever do to keep him out of our sight. Especially since nobody else ever wants to take care of the biggest troublemaker in the city. So, along with what I said, classic Caillou, even though this is against my reluctance, you are gonna be coming with us to Paris. But you should already know that you have to behave. And I don't even have to express it to you because it's clear common sense. But anyways, let's head on to our road trip to the airport. Hey Dad, can you tell us everything that we're gonna do in Paris? Of course, Rosie. We are gonna go to the Eiffel Tower, as well as the museum, eat some food, walk around the park, and that's pretty much it. But do they also have Chuck E. Cheese's in France? Oh my god. Classic Caillou. I don't want to hear it. We're going on a nice vacation to the best city worldwide. And of course, you have to assume there will be a Fairyland Chuck E. Cheese's. Well then, I guess this vacation isn't going to be fun. You can cry all you want. But I don't necessarily have to share it with you. Even if it hurts your feelings. Well, you're going to see about it when I tell Mommy. Mommy. Classic Caillou isn't willing to share his Switch with me. He told me that he has trust issues when I want to use his stuff. Rosie's right. Classic Caillou. You are clearly not being suitable as a big brother without having consideration for your little sister. So, act like a big boy and give it to her right now. No. I refuse. And you cannot convince me. And honestly, I don't even slightly care about Rosie. She's just a moronic sister that I have no idea why she was even brought into existence. Well, then you seriously need to get your act together because the way you behave towards everyone is now at a troubling extent. Blah blah blah. Don't care. Classic Caillou, you need to stop being so damn rude and share your Switch with your little sister. Please explain, why should I ever share with this little twerp who finds ways to annoy me every single day and has not done one favor for me? Because she is a 2-year-old and has not reached the same maturity level as you yet. So even if she relentlessly gets on your nerves, you have to treat her nicely. That's such a dumb rule. No. Leave me alone already. Classic Caillou. Give it to her right away. Or else we're jumping straight out of the emergency exit on our way home. Whatever, then. I'll just give it to her since I am forced to do it. Here you go, Rosie. Take my stupid Switch, and make sure you don't do anything bad to it. Thank you so much, Classic Caillou. You don't understand how much this means to me. Yeah. So from this point on, You have no reason to annoy me because I've already done a favor for you against my will. Mommy, Daddy, look straight ahead. There is the Eiffel Tower. Good call, Rosie. You're the first one to point it out. And I think that we should go to the top and have a view of the entire city. So, let's head on our way there now. Wow. I am really excited to get to the top of that tower. And I cannot wait to take photos of the whole city. Me too. What do you mean? Me too. Nobody specifically said that you're coming with us, so shut it. Boris, remember what I told you this morning? What is it? Wait. Never mind. I know. But you do realize that he's certainly going to misbehave. Even though he'll be with us. Just wait for it to happen. Well, at least we'll be on the lookout in case he pulls this scheme up there. So, let's go. Well, if you say so. Wow. The view from here is just amazing. To herself. I'm going to throw classic Caillou's switch down the Eiffel Tower. His reaction is going to be hilarious. And it will be ideal since he'll no longer be addicted to video games. Wait, Rosie. What the hell are you doing with my switch up here? Give it back to me. You'll see, she says as she drops the switch off the top of the tower. Ha ha. That was so funny. This has got to be the most devious prank I've done to classic Caillou. Rosie. I just cannot believe that you would actually be that annoying of a sister to do something horrendous to me. This is exactly why I never trust you when I'm forced to share. And you know what? I just cannot live when you're always annoying me straight up my face 24/7. I am going to throw you off the Eiffel Tower. And you'll see how that feels. Good riddance. Now I no longer have to cope with that little menace. And I can, from now on, live a simple life without being intimidated. Classic Caillou. Where on God's green earth is Rosie? I thought you were with her the entire time. Well, I have no clue. I tried keeping her safe with me. But she must have ended up getting kidnapped. Who knows? Really? You know, I find it hysterical that you think I'm stupid enough to believe what my 4-year-old child is trying to convince me. Every time something awful happens to us, it always, in fact, has something to do with you. Something you're responsible for. So, don't hesitate and just confess it. Look, you just don't seem to understand what's really going on. I can even explain the entire story if you'd like. It's too late to make excuses out of this. Especially since you look all nervous and immediately backed away from us. Your one and only option is to own up and tell us what you did to Rosie. Okay, fine. I threw her out of here from the Eiffel Tower because she annoyed me for the biggest time by throwing my switch off for no reason. So enough is enough. And I had to finally get revenge on her because she totally deserves it. Oh, 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 oh. Classic Caillou. I just cannot believe that you could do something this horrifying. That is it. You are so super triple mega grounded for 50 years. You will live in isolation in your room forever until you are 54. And you will only get to eat grass until you get out. Now let's get back down there and find Rosie.